Hey everybody, this is Dan for Gamer D on Cars. Now, a car that just came out and was recently updated for its 6th generation has really caught my eye, and I don't say this very much, but Honda has just released the CR-V and I am really digging it. Now, in the past, I really haven't been that big a fan of anything Honda has made. I don't think they're terrible cars. I just think their design has been sort of weird and sort of like disjointed. But now since the Civic and the HR-V have been redesigned and are absolutely gorgeous, now their bestseller, I think they sold something like almost 300,000 cars in 2021, is back for its 6th generation, the Honda CR-V. And before we get started, we have to look at my desktop. I haven't done one of these in a while, in a long time, but this is a Novitec tuned Ferrari SF90, 0 to 60 in something like 2.5 seconds, just absolutely gorgeous and blisteringly fast. Let's talk about the CR-V. Now this is it. This is the 2023 CR-V. This is by far their bestseller. It gets a new redesign from the ground up, new engines, new technology for 2023, and I really like the way it looks. I'm trying to look at a bigger picture. Yeah, I think this is just an attractive vehicle. I did a review of one of these like years ago, and I almost just thought that the design was just too busy. But now I think they've simplified and sort of made it a little bit bigger. And I think the simplification of the design is what makes it look so good. They've come up with this sort of gloss black trim in the grille, which I think everybody's doing. But it's just simple. It's more classic looking. I always thought Honda has tried to do too much. Actually, if you look at the Honda Civic Type R, fantastic car to drive, but it's too much. It's too much to look at. But yeah, this just looks really good. They've sort of continued with the sort of hockey puck looking rear lights, which I think looks pretty good. And they've sort of copied, until this picture comes up, they've sort of copied how Mazda does the little dashes right there. But it's sort of an evolution of the previous design with the taillights going up the thing there. But yeah, I just think it's a really attractive SUV, and I also like the interior. Let's just look at this. Yeah, their new thing is like this sort of, I don't know what you call it, a sort of mesh grille look on the inside. I really like it. I mean, it's hard to come up with new ideas for interiors. Like Mercedes seems to be doing it very well, but they have the screen up top and the vents in the middle and the big 3 dashes right there, or circles in the middle for your HVAC controls. But I like it. I really think this is a Honda that I would seriously consider if I was in the market for a vehicle like this. I still think I might prefer the Mazda, but this would probably be number 2. This is definitely better looking than the Honda CR or the Toyota RAV4. The Hyundai Santa Fe is good looking, but I think this is firmly in the number 2 spot. I still think I'd prefer the Mazda, but I really like what they've done, especially with this little trim on the interior. Now I'm going to go to these pictures here. This is sort of the base trim right there. I think they call it the EX, and then this is the Touring. A little bit different design cues, but I just really like the way it looks. I think Honda is finally going in the right direction as far as their design. I did see a teaser picture of the next Accord that is coming out, and it looks really good. The HR-V, I think, is the one that has taken the biggest jump in design. I thought the first generation HR-V wasn't really that good looking, not that really attractive of a car. It's just small. The Mazda CX-30 destroys that in styling, I think. But yeah, this is a really good looking little SUV. It's not even a little SUV. These are deceptively big. When I reviewed that one many years ago, I thought it was, deceptively large on the inside. Yeah, it's simple. Like, that is what draws me to cars. That's why I love the Bronco so much. I think the design is very simple and gorgeous and sort of retro at the same time. But this is a step in the right direction for Honda, and I like what they're doing. The HR-V and the CR-V and the Civic have been newly redesigned within the last 6 months, I'll say, and the Accord coming out. But yeah, this is really nice. Now, leave me a comment below. Tell me what you think about the Honda. I did a review of the Accord last year. Just this screen sort of made me remind of that. And it was a good car. I think I'd still prefer the Mazda and maybe the Toyota Camry. But Honda is on the right track. Let's just take a look at this. I'm going to turn the volume down. Yeah, it's just a really attractive SUV. I don't know what the design sort of reminds me of. Like, it kind of doesn't look like the previous generation CR-V, but that's a good thing in my opinion. Yeah, it actually, right from this angle, sort of looks like a smaller Pilot, which I hope they do the same thing to the Pilot, because I think the design on that is pretty awful too. It's just nothing really crazy about it really grabs my attention. I love the stitching on the inside of the steering wheel. That's a nice little touch. So this is just a quick look at a Honda CR-V. I like to do these videos every now and then to break it up. You know, I've done the Bronco stuff lately, but I'm also doing other car reviews too. Now I am going to review an Audi R6 Avant soon. I don't know when, but I'm really excited to get that, get my hands on that and see what that car's like. It's got to be amazing. So if you like car news like this and car reviews like I do, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at GammyD on Cars, on TikTok as well. Hope you have a wonderful summer. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.